self-doubt can be a real killer. You know, they talk about an entrepreneur's business. The analogy is that of the horse, and the entrepreneur is the jockey. Both of them need to grow strong. When you think about what are the reasons for the high attrition rate of entrepreneurs, is it the horse, i.e. the business model, or is it the entrepreneur? Most people point to the entrepreneur. And one of the reasons, one of the things that trips them up is self-doubt. So it is a real challenge that you have to work at in a very focused way. It's impossible, said pride. It's risky, said experience. It's pointless, said reason. Give it a try, whispered the heart. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not. Very important that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Self-doubt is the anchor that keeps our ships from sailing. So these are just a few sayings around self-doubt. So let's take a look at self-doubt a little bit. So here are 8 things that you can do, the budding entrepreneur can do to kind of get a right perspective. Okay? So the first thing is consider the worst case scenario. What is the absolute worst that could happen? Self-doubt is fueled by catastrophic and often unrealistic predictions. Even if things do go terribly, they are unlikely to be life-altering, and therefore keeping things in perspective is crucial. Isn't it interesting? I don't know if you can remember back to school days, a few less years on your side than mine, but isn't it interesting, if you call to the principal's office, most people think, I'm in trouble. They jump to the worst conclusion instead of thinking, I think I'm going to be honored as a prefect. So the first thing is consider the worst case scenario. Secondly, raise your self-awareness. If you can recognize the situations that trigger self-doubt in you, you can actively do something about that. Ask yourself, what can you do to become better? And as almost anything can be learnt, seek training or support to help you succeed. Okay? Thirdly, practice self-compassion. We all struggle to temper our self-criticism with self-compassion. But being kind to yourself can help you develop emotional resilience. Very important to have the shock absorbers called emotional resilience. Recognize when you're being self-critical. Replace the negativity with positivity, and remember that imperfection is a part of the shared human experience. How could I have done that? You idiot! And the more you say that, the more you talk yourself into a deeper and deeper hole. Stop seeking validation. Seeking advice from others can be helpful. However, if you have developed the habit of continuously needing others' opinion before making a decision, you are weakening your faith in yourself. Begin to trust what feels right to you. And here's an important one, and I've started this. Keep a diary. Writing down feelings of self-doubt followed by an evidence you have to support them can help you see things more realistically. When you write it down, you say, oh, really? Is that really what it's about? And by the way, remember to be authentic to yourself. The best thing that you can be about in terms of growing in yourself and as an entrepreneur is be 100% you. Forget what others think. Number 6, it often feels safer to do nothing and avoid judgment than to do something and risk criticism or failure. Worrying about others' opinion of you will only hold you back from doing something positive for yourself. I've had to really deal with this one, because I find people's opinion important. But it must never, my opinion of myself must never become subservient to the opinions of others. Number 7, follow your instinct. You know that thing called your gut? Spending too much time deliberating whether you should choose option A or B is a guaranteed way to nurture self-doubt. And you toss and you turn and you just don't go anywhere. You know, they say a rocking chair, worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you don't go anywhere. So often your first reaction to the alternatives will be the best, since it's characteristically comes from a place of intuition or your gut, or, you know, I smell a rat, or you see the opportunity. And finally, focus on the present. Whatever the challenge, telling yourself that you can't will only distract you from your performance. By reminding yourself that all you can do is your best at the present moment, you'll be able to put all your energy into the task at hand. So those 8 points, not profound in themselves, but quite valuable if. And what's the if? If you apply them, if you do them, if you take the step to getting more confident.